Welcome, 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 everybody. How y'all doing today? See if I can get my phone to load. See if I can get the phone to load. See if I can get this thing shared out. Share, community post, live, post, share, Twitter, tweet. Tweet was sent. All right, go back to here. Appreciate Vermont Paint sharing me out. Go here. Go to live chat. All right, we should be live. We should be live and kicking. I don't know about the kicking part, but we're live. It says we're live anyway. I'll take my StreamYard and YouTube's word for it that we're live. Coming to you live from South Kakalaki. Finally seeing the sunshine for the first time in 5 days. There is a sun. I don't know where it came from, but there is a sun out there. All right, Vermont. Hey, Aurora, how you doing today? Yeah, there is a such thing as a sun. It's out for the first time in 5 days. Sunny and windy, but there is a sun. Okay, I'm done. I hear you, brother. There is a sunshine, folks. Believe it or not, we finally have sunshine in the state of South Carolina. I don't know where it come from, but I'm dang sure glad to see it. Hey, TJ, how you doing today? Yeah, glad to see the sunshine out. I'm doing great, Aurora. I'm doing great. Glad you're doing okay. Yeah, we finally got sunshine. I did not get the massive snow, 6 inches, just a dusting. I hear you, 6 inches is a dusting. I'll let you guys know. We had a storm here last night, as bad as they are in the summertime. It was like a summertime thunderstorm here last night. It rocked and rolled and thundered and lightning, and it poured down rain here last night. AT Studio X, how you doing? Got ice? Yeah, it was like a summertime storm here last night, like them storms we get in late June and July. It was rocking and rolling, and it poured. I mean, it come a frog strangler here last night. How you doing, T Studio X? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I truly do. Morning low 7 felt like 6 below, KK says. Yeah, it come a frog strangler, brother. It really did. It was a frog strangler here last night. Wind, thunder, lightning, and poured down rain. Yeah, me neither, Aurora. Me neither. But we get some darn doozies down here. Hey, Greg Manley, how you doing down under, buddy? Yeah, it was rocking and rolling here last night. Dang it, I have to stop thinking like you. It's starting to get scary. I hear you, bro. You better get out of this old dusty mine. There ain't no gold left up here, brother. There ain't nothing but dust left in this mine. Yeah, it poured down rain. Even the wild dogs got in the doghouse last night, y'all. And it takes a lot for them two dogs to get inside their doghouse. But they got in the doghouse last night. Nice and sunny here, Greg says. I hear you. Yeah, it come that thunderstorm for about 2 hours, and then it stopped, and it was quiet as a church mouse. We all become dust at some point. I hear you, do. Greg Manley says, nice and sunny there. Yeah, for everybody don't know, Greg's down in Australia. It's their summertime right now. So he's enjoying summertime. Half the United States is under that Arctic chill, and Greg Manley's down there in Australia in summertime laughing at all y'all. Greg's laughing at you. He's down there in shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. Everybody else is trying to put on every piece of clothing they got in the United States. I watched the Weather Channel this morning. I'm mailing Greg some snow soon. I hear you, brother. Hey, Arlene Verdita, how you doing today? Appreciate the like and the share. But yeah, I saw on the Weather Channel this morning, I was watching, they were showing out there in Texas. They were riding through subdivisions, and almost every car was cranked up and running. Everybody was sleeping in their cars. Carolina, I was wondering if you watch Let's Dig 18. He is from the Carolinas. I don't know that channel, TJ. I don't know that channel. But yeah, it showed just subdivision after subdivision after subdivision. People sleeping in their cars last night. Arlene says just got up. Yep, 4:49 in the morning in your part of the world. But yeah, I wonder how many kids will be born 9 months from now. That's not, if you don't know how to do it. That's exactly right, Vermont. Breathing those fumes can get you. Breathing those fumes can get you. They can. I heard that wind turbines were frozen in Texas. I heard that on Fox. I read that on the internet, KK. But the thing I don't understand about that is, I saw that on the internet, and they were saying that all their wind turbines froze up. But yet, I know Indiana, Illinois, lots of cold states have lots of those wind turbines. So I don't know if that's true or if that happens or not. I mean, everywhere's got those wind turbines now. New Mexico, Idaho, all over the Midwest, they got those wind turbines. So I don't know if that's true or not, if they froze up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Vermont. Yeah, I don't know if I much believe that or not. Because like I say, Indiana, Illinois, lots of places have them. As far as I know, theirs works all the time. I don't know. He's a heavy equipment operator. I think he has his own company. Gotcha, TJ. Maybe they had them turned off, like Tony Damien was saying. They turned them all off, not expecting the load to be that high. And then when they needed them, they tried to crank them up. Then maybe they were froze up. Now, that would make sense. But if they were already turning, I don't see the cold stopping that. I thought these wind turbines were heated. Yeah, I'm not sure, T Studio X. The generator creates too much heat to freeze. They use them in Norway and Iceland. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Vermont. Tony Damon was saying that they thought they turned off a bunch of those. If they turned them off for the winter, and they were sitting there and all that ice and freezing rain got on there and it all froze, then yeah, then I could see it being a problem. But if they were running when the freezing rain and all that got there, I don't see that freezing up. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, but that's my thoughts about that. Yeah, I would think if they were running uh, before the cold weather got there, there would be enough friction and enough heat coming off of that that yeah, it wouldn't have, a little bit of ice and rain wouldn't have froze up like that. Then they're just giant popsicles. That's right. Vermont says I am. Yeah, I know you're an engineer, dude. But in my mind, I agree with that. If they were running before it got there, they wouldn't be no stopping it. But if they had them shut down, like Tony Damien was saying, and they only use them in the summertime, then when that cold air and that freezing rain and all that ice got on there, then yeah, startup would be a problem. That would be a problem. Aurora says we have them here too. Gotcha. Yep, today's Fat Tuesday. Today is Fat Tuesday. So yeah, it just sounds like piss poor planning to me. Somebody didn't crank them up and have them up running before they knew the storm and the cold air was coming. It just sounds like somebody dropped the ball, is what it sounds like to me. Yeah, Vermont says Aurora, they never stop moving there, do they? Yeah, I think that was the problem. I think they shut the things down for the winter time and they only use them in the summertime for air conditioning for people pulling so much electricity. And when they realized that they needed them for power, it was too late. They'd already froze up. That's what I think happened. I had Fat Monday and every other day that ends in Y. I hear you, Vermont. Aurora says, no, they never stop turning. That's right. Hey, Crystal Vlogs, how you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate that thumbs up. Oh, Hillbilly don't get many thumbs up no more. Well, y'all, I don't know what's going on YouTube. Everybody live stream that I go to around the world, they're all complaining about not getting views and everything on YouTube. It's down for everybody, y'all. Hey, Neil Court, how you doing today? So let me tell you guys, when I took Mom to get the first prevention, it was like 5:30 at night. We pulled up, got a front row, handicap parking, went straight in. She got the prevention, and we waited 15 minutes. We come right out, no problems. Going today, we had to be there. Her appointment was at 11:20. It was like pulling up at the Super Bowl 30 minutes after the Super Bowl started, trying to find a parking space along with about 500 other people. It was horrible. I bet we had to park probably an eighth of a mile away from the entrance just to get in there to get the second prevention today. Nell Court said, I feel like crap, but hanging in. I hear you, Nell. I hope you get to feeling better, Nell. So, yeah, she had to walk about an eighth of a mile uphill to get into the hospital. And then when she got done, she had to walk an eighth of a mile out of there. It was packed. They said they're doing I asked the lady there, 2,000 preventions a week. Are you talking about the vaccine here? But yeah, Crystal Vlogs. Yeah, Mom got her second Pfizer shot today. She got number 2 today. Yeah. and believe it or not, trying to hold her arm was harder going downhill. I worried more about her falling going downhill than I do uphill. Miss T with the T, how y'all doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, the downhill part's what worries me. Even with her with her walker and me holding her, it still worries me. But she's done. Uh, she was sitting there at each station. They had six stations set up, and whoever's next in line, you just go to whatever station comes open. And when you sit down in the chair, you got the nurse giving the shot, and you have another lady taking down information. And Mama was sitting there talking to the lady giving information, and she got through. Should have brought her a skateboard. I hear you, Vermont. So Mama was sitting there talking to the lady about giving information, and I watched, and the nurse gave her the shot. And when Mama got through talking to the lady that was taking down the information in the computer, Mama looked at her, and the nurse said, "Okay, ma'am, you're done. You just have to wait 15 minutes." She said, "Aren't you going to give me the shot?" And the nurse said, "I already did." Mama didn't even feel it. She didn't even feel it. The first one, she said, felt just like a regular shot. But the second one, and that other lady had her distracted. She didn't even know she got it. Did not even realize that she had gotten it. But we'll see what happens. All of her family and sisters, too focused, Vermont says, yeah. All of her sisters and all up in North Carolina, they all got the Moderna. But Mom got the Pfizer. Nell, it looked like the same one to me, Nell. Nell says they're using smaller needles now. Yeah, I don't know, Nell. The one she got today looked like the exact same one she got before. And this time, when you sit down in the chair, you had to wait a minute. They were sending up like a handful of doses from the pharmacy at a time. They were delivering a handful of syringes filled from the pharmacy. They were coming by and handing each station one. But the lady there told me they're giving out 2,000 a week. Nell said, "Here they are." Gotcha. Yeah, I asked the lady there, and when you have to go to a check-in spot, and they use that gun to check your temperature, find out what you're there for. Then you go, and they have 8 desks set up. You have to sit down. You have to talk to that lady, and she has to get all your information down again. Then you go to the third step, which is stand in line. Then you have to sit down at the injection table, and then they take more information down, and then they pop you, and then you have to go sit in the chair for 15 minutes to make sure you don't have any problems. Very controlled, it seemed. It was very controlled, Vermont. Now they got it down to a science here, brother. It's in, out, in, out. There was a bunch of young folks in there today, and several law enforcement. I thought they were done back in January, but apparently not, because they were in there. A bunch of them were in there. Several of them were in there today, and I was surprised at the older generation, like Mom, that were there. They're just now there getting their first one, and Mom was getting her second one. So it seems like this is just my opinion. If YouTube shuts me down, they shut me down. It just seems like all that first month that they set aside for the first responders and all that group didn't show up. I guess it's the words I'm looking for. I guess they just didn't show up. And then when they lowered it to 70 and above, when I took mom, that's 3 weeks ago, guys. It was 21 days ago. And when I took mom, when they dropped it to 70 and above, and mom's in there getting her second one, and the place was full of older people that were just there getting the first one, and frontline policemen and stuff in there just now getting the first one. So I don't know. Hey, Miss Iubi, how you doing? The way to see if it was going to cause issues. Maybe so, Vermont. But I guess here's my problem with it, Vermont. They had their month. They had their month. If they chose not to do it, then they should go to the end of the line. They should go to the end of the line and waiting for the open enrollment for everybody. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now they drop it to here 70 and above. So all the older people are finally getting the opportunity to go get it. And then here's all these people that should have gotten it in January taking up seats. I don't know. It's just my thoughts on it. My personal thoughts, my personal observation, being there and seeing it in person. That's just the way I feel about it. Why can they not have a doctor go to the stations? Why block up the hospital? Yeah. I just go back to what I said, though, Vermont. I think they had their month. They didn't do it. They should go to the end of the line and let the 70s and above or the 65s and above that want it get their turn. That's just my thoughts about it. I don't know. It just amazes me how many young people are in there that are obviously the frontline workers, police officers, stuff like that, taking a seat that they should have took back in January, that are taking the seat of a older person. I don't know, just my thoughts, my observations. One man's voice in a crowd of millions. But anyway, it's over. It's done. It's finished. She's got her second one. She's got her vaccination card that they give. It's got the lot number, the date that she was given the first one, and then the second one, it's got a lot number and a date, and it's signed, and it's a cardboard vaccination card that shows that she's had both of them. It's all good. It's like cutting in line at the grocery store. Wait your damn turn. If you step out, move to the back. That's exactly what I think, Vermont. That's my thoughts. You had your chance. You didn't take it. You got to go wait till they open it up to everybody. If you didn't want it to start with, don't come back now and say, oh, yeah, well, everybody's getting it. It seems to be okay. Then let me back in line. It ought not be that way. But anyway, it is what it is. And like I say, this hospital, it's a pretty big hospital here in Lexington County. The lady there told me giving out 2,000 a week. So I'm assuming that's a pretty good flow. I know nothing about it, but 2,000 a week seems like they must be churning them out pretty good if this one hospital's pumping out 2,000 a week. That sounds pretty good to me, I guess. And there was a ton of people there getting it, guys. So apparently at least here in the state of South Carolina, it looks like the older people are coming out in force to get the prevention. Saw a lot of husbands and wives there together, both of them getting it. So looks like it's flowing here. It is definitely flowing through the hospital system here in our county. So maybe that's a step in the right direction. I'm not sure. I checked the World Health Organization today, and that one, I don't even remember the name of it, but apparently they've approved it, and a lot of countries around the world are buying that one up too. The officers had to rotate injections due to possible side effects, and if you had the virus, you have to wait a few weeks before having the prevention. I got you, Neil. All I'm saying is, Neil, in that auditorium, there's about 50 seats to sit in after you get the prevention. And I would say 25 of the 50 of them were 35 and younger. 35 and younger took up 50% of the seats. So I don't know. The only people in South Carolina that's supposed to be ahead of the 70-year-old and older seniors is frontline people. So today, 50% of the people that was waiting their 15 minutes was 35 or younger. So that's a lot of, I guess, frontline workers that all of a sudden decided that they were going to do it. I mean, I don't know. I can just tell you what I saw. That's what I saw today. I have no idea, Neil. I don't think teachers are getting they're not top of the seniors here, Neil. I don't think the teachers are ahead of the 70-year-olds and higher. So we haven't dropped to 65 yet. We're still at 70 years old and higher and frontline workers. That's all that's supposed to be getting it here. Got up to 19 today. I hear you, KK. We're in the 50s. We're literally in the 50s today, sun shining, but the wind's blowing really hard. But like I say, they're pumping them in and pumping them out. Once you get inside, it doesn't take long. The hardest part was finding the parking and getting to the front door. That was the hardest part. But once you get inside, we wasn't there 30 minutes tops. Tops. That's going to one station, the second station, standing in line inside and getting the prevention and then waiting the 15 minutes. We weren't there 30 minutes. There for us, and as of yesterday, we were doing 65 and up. Yeah, not us here, Neil. Ours is 70 and above and frontline workers. Hey, Weekend RVN, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Cross Black, aka Crusader, the Son of the Most High. Lord, I don't think I even recognize that channel. How you doing? Cross Black, aka Crusader, the Son of the Most High. How you doing? Boy, that's a channel name there. That is a channel name there. Hello, we're doing good with minus 15 this morning. Oh my goodness, Weekend RVN. Hey, what's up, JIT Preparedness? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming by today. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're being safe and doing well. Minus 15. You can have that, Weekend RVN. Good Lord, minus 15 degrees. I don't know. I don't want nothing to do with that. Minus 15 is too cold for me. I can't stand it. I'm just glad to see the sunshine. It's been 5 days, folks. 5 days since we saw the sunshine here. Vermont says, "Hello, Cross Black, aka Crusader, the Son of the Most High." Yep, welcome that channel to the live stream, folks. But yeah, it's been depressing. You know, go 4 days with no sunshine at all. You know what? A week ago, we were in shorts and a t-shirt. All right, Vermont. Yeah, we were in shorts and t-shirts a week and a half ago, and then we just went through this cold spell and 4 days of solid rain for 4 days. So it was good to see the sunshine come out today. I was waiting for the ark to come floating by. It come a terrible thunderstorm here last night. It was a frog strangler. It poured down rain and thundered and lightning like crazy here. Even though wild dogs got in their doghouse last night, and that never happens. They never get in their doghouses. But last night, they got in their doghouses, or in their big, huge doghouse they got. Yeah, they got inside the doghouse last night. It was a heck of a storm coming here. Wind, rain, thunder, lightning. We had it all last night. But a sunny day today. Sunny and windy. But at least the sun's out. Maybe dry some of this mess up. Yes, KK, they were in their doghouse last night. That's how bad of a thunderstorm we got last night. They got out of the chairs out back and they went and got in the big, huge doghouse I got for them. They sure did. Sure did. Got you, Vermont. Cross Black giving us some hearts, a thumbs up. Gotcha. JIT Preparedness says, been sub-zero here, Burr. Gotcha. But yeah, it come a heck of a thunder boomer here. Good thing it wasn't snow. If it had been snow, I'd probably have about 6 foot of snow as hard as it rained. I think they're still calling for more to come in. I think Thursday or Friday, we're supposed to get like round 2. What's up, Ace Deuce family? How y'all doing today? Appreciate y'all coming by. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get another batch Thursday night, Friday, somewhere in that time frame. I guess there's another storm coming out of the Midwest. Has anybody heard from Tony Damien today? Anybody heard from her or Sid? I was wondering if they made it through the night. She sent me a text last night. I guess looked like they were bundling up, sleeping in the living room, looked like last night. So hopefully they made it through the night. Nell Court said, I did. Gotcha, Nell. Hopefully they're doing well. But guys, seriously, if you're going to sleep in your cars, you got to be careful. Like I say, they showed it on the Weather Channel this morning, riding through subdivisions in Dallas, and all the cars running, people sleeping in their cars. You got to be careful with that, folks. that carbon dioxide. You got to be careful. Running that heater, that fan motor, pick up that exhaust and pump it right back into the car. So you got to be careful with that stuff. I know people had to do what they got to do to stay warm, but got to be careful if you're running them cars due to the exhaust and the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, whatever you call it. Carbon monoxide, I guess is what you call it. They were warming up the vehicle and was on their way to get under covers inside. Gotcha, Neil. They were warming up in the vehicle and was on their way to get under covers inside. Gotcha. Yeah, that carbon monoxide can cause a lot of problems. Like I say, you're running the heater and your car's running, that fan motor will be sucking that carbon monoxide into the inside of the car. But yeah, it's kind of weird seeing the Weather Channel riding through the subdivisions and seeing all the it was so cold, seeing all the smoke coming out of all the tailpipes of all the cars in the subdivision where everybody was outside sleeping in their cars last night. I got the feeling she isn't feeling well. I would imagine not now. You know, she's been sick. And then I told her last night, her and Sid needed to go get a hotel room. A lot of hotels have generators. I think they'd have been better off, especially with her being sick, that sinus infection or upper respiratory infection. I think they'd have been better off getting a hotel room. But it's not my place to tell anybody what to do. I just threw that suggestion out last night. I wish they would have went and got them a hotel room last night. It's tough when you ain't got no heat and it's that cold. I got you, Neil. Yeah, it's tough. At least they're able to keep water. That's a bad thing about living out in the country, like where I live at. If I lose power, I have no way to pump water from the well. So what we do here is we fill up the bathtubs with water, and then if we run out of water in the bathtubs, I bucket it out of the swimming pool. Is what I do. Hotels were probably full. Maybe so, Nell. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. I know she said in her live stream that some of her neighbors had generators last night. Looks like maybe some of the neighbors would have invited them in to, since they didn't have no power. I don't know. I know I would have, even if I don't know my neighbors. If somebody didn't have no heat and it's that cold, I'd have been inviting them in. Invite them in, spend the night, and let them get them a hot shower and a hot meal. But that's just me. That's the way I think. The way I was brought up, anyway. The amount of snow in Oregon is nuts, Nell says. Yeah, I spent a bunch of time out in Eugene and Florence and Coos Bay, Oregon, when I was out working out there. Spent a lot of time between Eugene, Florence, and Coos Bay, splicing fiber on the power lines for Bonneville Power Authority. That's who we were working for out there. Came out of Eugene, went across the mountains to Florence, and then from Florence down to Coos Bay, and then it spliced into a Trans-Pacific fiber line buried underneath the ocean. Yeah, I guess so, Nell. I guess so. Yeah. Hey, Jersey Rose, how you doing today, my friend? Speaking of the devil, there she is right there. How you doing, Tony Damon? Welcome, Jersey Rose. How you doing today, my friend? Jersey Rose, how you doing? What's up, Popsicle Tony Damon? What's up, Popsicle? Tony Damon says, hi. I say, how? Jersey Rose says, doing okay. Doing fine and dandy. Tony Damon, you got power yet? If not, y'all need to go somewhere, Tony Damon. You don't need to stay there another night with no power. You need to find somewhere to go. Go to the Waffle House and sleep in the booth or something. Stay warm. Still no power. You need to go find somewhere that's got some power. Y'all don't need to stay there again tonight with no power. You need to find somewhere that's got power. Yeah, you don't need to spend another night there with no heat. That is not a good thing to do. You need to have heat, and you've been sick. Absolutely, Jersey Rose. Absolutely. I tell the waitress, wake me up every hour and I'll buy another cup of coffee. And I'd sit right there and lay my head down on the table and sleep if I had to keep from freezing. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Melanie, the moderator, how you doing? No power at restaurants. Lord, some of them's got to have generators. They got to have generators. How you doing, Miss Melanie, the moderator? How you doing, young lady? Hadn't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well, Miss Melanie. Yeah, I'll be finding me somewhere with heat. 50 degrees there. It's in the 50s here today, Miss Melanie. First time we've seen sunshine in 5 days here in South Carolina, Miss Melanie. It rained for 4 days, all the way till late last night, and now the sun's out today. Here too. I got you, Miss Melanie. I have one friend in Texas that can't go to the warming center because the animals, they are not allowed. Yeah, that's a problem, Neil. Many years ago here, we were without power for a little over like 10, 11, 12 days, something like that. And had to stay here because of the animals, because none of the shelters or places would let you bring animals. Hey, NDT show, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I think unfortunately that's pretty much standard at a lot of places now. They don't let you bring animals with you. I mean, like me here, uh, I could fill up the wild dogs bowl and put enough dog food inside their great big old huge dog house that I built, and I could leave them for a week and come back and it'd still be good. So I could get away with it. But the inside dogs, they couldn't get away with it. They couldn't stand to be outside. Could always go down to the police station, sit inside the police station till somebody run you off. I'd do that too to stay warm if I had to. Okay, been watching a lot of people get it with the snow lately on here. Yep, you got that right, NDT show. I don't know where the money will come from to help with all the state of emergencies. Yeah, yeah, I don't know either, Neil. I really don't, Neil. You bring up a good point there, Neil. I don't even know. As big of a problem as this one's been, I don't know how the insurance companies will stay in business, to be honest with you. I'm still here just talking work with sister in law. Snowing real hard right now. Can't see neighbor's house. Well, you keep all that snow up your way, Vermont. You keep it all up there with you. But yeah, I would say sometime in the near future here, all of our homeowners insurance and stuff like that's going to be going up and up and up and up. That's my guess. Between all the hurricanes the last few years and now huge snowstorms and ice storms and all this going on, and I don't know, it's hard times, y'all. Hard times. Yeah, Miss Melanie says, yes, you keep that amount of snow there, Vermont. Absolutely, Miss Melanie. I've had enough. Don't want nothing to do with it. Don't want a thing in the world to do with it. Y'all, I have not heard anything. I meant to go to Skins. What's his name now? It used to be Skins Fan all day, but he's changed his name now. And I hadn't went to Big Simple 422. I was wondering if Washington football team got a new quarterback yet? She said she's cold and they still don't have power, Vermont. Said they still do not have power, Vermont. No power. Guys, there's Cross Black, aka Crusader, the Son of the Most High. Grab that channel up, folks. Show that channel some love. Yeah, Vermont, she said they still don't have power. So it has definitely got to be cold there. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow I will not be live. I have not heard Vermont Paint. I have not heard about SF Rose. I have not. But guys, I will not be live tomorrow. No live stream for the Hillbilly tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I'm a new patient, so you know how that goes. I got to be there at 2 o'clock, and I'll probably be filling out paperwork for 45 minutes. Vermont Paint says broken ribs. Broken ribs? Who's got broken ribs? Tony Damon said, I'm under 4 comforters. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Who's got broken ribs? Ask Tony. I missed what she said. Tony Damien, who's got broke ribs? Who has broke ribs, Tony Damien? Tony Damien, have Sid go fill the car up with gas, buy an inverter, a 100-foot long extension cord, and a little small portable heater. And have the car running in the driveway, run the extension cord through the door, and run the small portable heater, and y'all sleep in front of the heater. SF Rose said she fell and broke 2 ribs. No way. I did not know that. Vermont says, I may have been on a bit of a sugar rush. Dude, you Vermont and his snacks. Vermont Paint and his snacks. Yeah, Tony, seriously, we did that. We were out of power for 10 or 11 days, something like that. And that's what I did. I had to plug in the cigarette lighter inverter. I filled up the truck with gas. I run an extension cord into the house, and I ran a small portable heater to sleep in front of. And believe it or not, it kept us warm. Vermont Paint says Mountain Dew and white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup eggs. Dude, what are you doing drinking Mountain Dew again? What are you doing drinking Mountain Dew again? I was sleeping in the truck charging my phone. Tony Damon, you got to be careful sleeping in the truck. The fan motor be sucking up that carbon monoxide. You got to be careful. Okay, Miss Melanie. Hey, Ben Ritt, how you doing? Yeah, the fan motor be sucking up that carbon monoxide. You got to be careful. I had only one. It lasted 2 days. Yeah, but now you got the taste of that Mountain Dew again. Then you'll be saying, well, I'll just have one a day. I'll just have one a day. Then next thing you know, well, I'll just have two a day. Then you'll be right back on them Mountain Dews. Take it from an ex Mountain Dew junkie. When you put them down, you just got to put them down. But yeah, you be careful sleeping in that truck, Tony Damon. Go to sleep, you won't wake up. It's happened to a lot of people. Yeah, but Tony, even with it out, with it not being in the garage, you got to be careful because the fan motor, depending upon which way the exhaust is going when it comes out, the fan motor could still be sucking carbon monoxide with it running in the driveway. You still got to watch out for that. I can quit anytime. One won't set me back. Really, I don't need them. Just one is okay. Okay, Vermont. Vermont Paint, would you tell Tony Damien that it's dangerous to sleep in your vehicle with the car running, especially in the wintertime with the heat on? Yeah, you do, Vermont. Would you explain to Tony Damien why it's unsafe to be sleeping in the vehicle in the wintertime with the car running? Well, welcome everybody. I guess there's another batch of snow coming, though, folks. Thursday or Friday of this week, I guess there's another batch of bad weather coming from what they showed on the Weather Channel. Another bad weather coming Thursday night, Friday, something like that. Here, I think it is Thursday night into Friday, something like that. We're supposed to get a whole bunch more rain. Vermont Paint says, Tony Damien, it's very deadly. If if the air stopped moving outside like in snowbanks, the emissions will just put you to sleep and you won't wake up. That's exactly right. Especially when you got that heat turned on. Especially if you got the heat turned on. If there's no wind blowing, those emissions can come right on up into the cab and you go night night and you don't wake up. Yeah, you go night night and you do not wake up. All right, guys, I've been at it for almost an hour now. I'll be right back. Yep, that's exactly right, Vermont. That's what they teach you. That's what they teach you. You crank it up, you heat up the inside, and you turn it off. And they used to teach us to leave the window cracked. Leave the windows cracked. And then you wait till it gets too cold that you can't stand it because it's too cold. Crank it up, let it run long enough to heat up the inside again, and then you shut the motor off again. And you repeat the cycle. I'll be right back, folks. Give me just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right, guys. See you, Tony Damon. Stay warm. Try to stay warm. I swear I wish they'd go buy an inverter, an extension cord, and a little small heater. We did that here for 10 or 11 days, y'all. And it actually, we were able to sleep in front of it, and it kept us warm. Just left the truck running the inverter, and the inverter was enough to run a little small space heater. You know, you can buy those little small ceramic heaters. They'll run off an inverter plugged in the cigarette lighter. That's what we did. And we cooked off of a Coleman stove. Old Coleman camp stove. Yep. Yep. Propane radiant heaters and wood fireplace. Yep. And I have all the things to deal with cold, no power. Yeah, like I say, the worst thing for us here is when we lose. I mean, it's bad enough losing the power, but not having water to flush the toilets, that is horrible. Like I say, when we get word there's a storm coming like that, I fill up all the bathtubs full of water, and we use that for flushing the toilets. And then if I use up all that water, then I start dipping it out of the swimming pool. Because it's horrible not having water to flush the toilets for that many days. Yeah, it was 10 or 11 days, I think we were out of power. 10 or 11 days. We ate a ton of that heat 'em up ravioli and beefaroni and spaghettios and all that. We ate a ton of that. Georgie Rose says cast iron stoves are great when the power goes. Just need wood. Yep, you're absolutely right. We had one in our basement up home in Western North Carolina, from where I'm from. It's a way of life. They teach you as a kid how to deal with breakdown in the car in the snow. Yep, Vermont. That's part of our training for utility locators too, Vermont. So if our guys get stuck in the snow somewhere and they don't have cell phone service, yep, that was part of our safety training. Yep. Yep, that's exactly right too. Yep, cast iron skillets. They'll put out heat. You're absolutely correct. It's like the old people up home, Vermont, used to do that. Heat up the cast iron skillets, and then they'd wrap them up in towels and put them underneath the covers to heat up the covers before you got into the covers. You know, all the old folks up home, they had quilts about that deep on the darn beds. If you pull the quilts back and you get into bed, and then you cover up with all those heavy quilts, you couldn't even roll over at night. Whatever position you got into bed, that's the position you were stuck in. You could you couldn't even you couldn't even roll over. But yeah, they used to heat up cast iron skillets and wrap them in a towel and put them in the bed to warm the covers up. Yes, we have done that with wool blankets, wrapping them. Yep. Yeah, you have so many darn old quilts on top of you, you couldn't even roll over at night. Cover up your head. You'd be breathing, and your hot breath would warm up underneath the covers when you got a stack of them homemade quilts about that thick. Yep, 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 yep. House of X Entertainment Incorporated. How you doing today? That's a new channel there, guys. I haven't seen before. Now I just add comforters. Laugh out loud. Grab the down one. Wake up soaked. Yeah, that's a problem too. You wake up soaking wet with sweat. Wake up soaking wet with sweat. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody coming by today. And like I said, don't forget, I will not be live tomorrow. No live stream tomorrow. I have to, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, guys. KK said we got extreme cold our way tonight. Yeah, it's cold all over up there around you, KK. It is cold all over around you up your way. Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, that whole area up there, freezing cold. All through the Midwest, freezing cold. The polar vortex of 2021. BJC raid. Appreciate it. Appreciate the raid. Yeah, me too, KK. All I need to do is go there and get a clearance for my blood pressure or get some blood pressure medicine. But I have to register as a new patient. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to poke and prod and ask a million questions and everything else. I hate going to the darn doctor. So I'm sure there'll be company channel. I got you. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Guys, make sure and grab up House of X Entertainment Incorporated. Grab that channel up for me, guys. Grab that channel up. That's Yes, honey, and your boy Leo. That's their combination channel. So grab them up and show them some love. Yeah, when you go to a new doctor, you got to fill out all that darn paperwork, and then you get inside and see the doctor, the nurse, and you got to answer all the nurse's questions. And then the nurse leaves, and the doctor comes in, and you got to answer all the darn doctor's questions. Tracy and Twan's life. How y'all doing? Coming over from Burns? Yeah, my buddy Burns. My buddy Burns junk closet. Hey Jenny, how in the world you doing today? Just vlogging live. How you doing? Thank you, Miss Vern's Junk Closet. I was over on Miss Vern's today, a little bit earlier, right before I went live. How you doing today, Jenny? Jeanette's Corner. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. Guys, any of these channels that you see coming in from the raid from Vern's Junk Closet, show these channels some love, guys. Grab them up. They need new family members too. Doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Doing well. Glad to have y'all stopping in and visiting with us. Guys, just take your time and grab up all these channels, folks. Welcome these new folks into the family. And maybe you can pick up a couple of new family members, and they can pick up a couple of new family members also. Just leave those genuine comments on the video. Watch that video, a short video in full. Leave a genuine comment and do it the right way, folks. Janette's, I'm doing great. How you doing today, my friend? Glad to have you here with us. Thank y'all for stopping in. I'm in so much trouble. I miss Vern's today. She's going to kick my butt. Yeah, I was over on Vern's today. I got back in time and I got online and I saw Vern's was live. So I went over there and I shared her out. Eat to Live Strong. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, don't put your email in the chat, y'all. Don't put your email in the chat. Yeah, don't put your email in the chat. That'll get you. Thank you, Miss Vern's Junk Closet. Thank you, young lady. I appreciate that. Vern's Miss Melanie was in here a while ago. I'm not sure if Miss Melanie's still in here or not, Vern. Miss Melanie was in here just a few minutes ago. Yeah, I was able to catch Miss Vern's live a little bit a while ago. Shared that young lady out. It was good to see her over there. She was working hard, promoting channels. Doing okay, Eat to Live Strong. We're doing okay. Vern's Junk Closet said, how is mama? Vern, she got the second prevention today. She got the second dose of the Pfizer today. There's Miss Melanie. Miss Melanie's still in here. But yeah, mom got the second Pfizer vaccine today. So she's all done. She done got both doses of the Pfizer. Both doses. She's all done. Let's hope she's completely protected now. She's wanting to go get a hairdo. She's starting to look like the old hillbilly. She's starting to look like the old hillbilly, so she's needing to get her a haircut and a perm. Traces of Twan's Life said, I had both doses too. Awesome. Did you get did you have the Pfizer, Traces? Y'all, all mom's family up in North Carolina, all her brothers and sisters, they got the Moderna. But mom here in South Carolina, she got the Pfizer. She got the Pfizer? Gotcha. That's what mom got. Yep. Now mom's brothers and sisters, they had some complications, headaches, tiredness the next day, all that. But now mom had the Pfizer, the first one, no symptoms at all. and she didn't even feel uh, the second one when the lady gave it to her. Yep, that is correct, Vermont Paint. That is correct. So she's all done. She's already talking about wanting to go get a haircut and a perm and all that stuff. I had to tell her, I said, hold on a minute now. You know, she didn't even feel the one today. She did not even feel the one she got today. She was sitting there talking to the lady, taking down the information, and that nurse popped her with the second one. She didn't even know that the lady gave it to her. She didn't even feel it. Yep, she is Eat to Live Strong. She is. Yeah, she didn't even have soreness. She was lucky. She did not even get sore from hers. So that was a good thing. Expedition Greg's in the house. But yeah, she wanting to go get her hair done and wanting to do this and wanting to do that. And I said, hold on a minute now, Mama. Old Hillbilly ain't had his vaccination yet. I can't be going out and going to all these places. Yeah, she didn't even think about that. I said, just because you got both your preventions, old Hillbilly ain't got none. But hopefully on the 26th of this month, we get that third one approved, y'all. Hopefully on the 26th, we get that other one approved. Maybe that'll speed it up to where more people can get the prevention. I hope. I hope. But yeah, she won't no hillbilly to be chauffeuring her all over everywhere. And I had to tell her, I said, Mama, old hillbilly ain't got no prevention. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, Vermont. Dude, she's on that smartphone reading every single thing there is to know about that stuff. Miss Melanie said, I did not get my second one. Why not, Miss Melanie? How come you didn't get the second one, Miss Melanie? Mama didn't have no problems with the first one, and hopefully she doesn't for this second one either. I don't know yet. Eat to Live Strong. I have no idea. I had to take her to the hospital to get her shot, and we just got back not long before I jumped on the live stream. No, she ain't watching me, but she stays on that phone. Miss Melanie said, I don't know. Miss Melanie. Miss Melanie. You need to get them both. Nah, she's reading the news and Facebook and all that stuff, Vermont. She acts like she's about 12. She spends about 6 hours a day talking on that darn telephone, and then she spends the rest of the day Facebooking and surfing the internet. Miss Melanie. Miss Melanie, you got to go get number 2. Just to be safe. That's right. You see what Vermont just said, Miss Melanie. You read what Mr. Vermont just said. Okay, I will. Vermont says, don't make me come over there. Uh-oh. Vermont said, don't make him come down there to Pennsylvania. Yeah, he said, don't make him have to drive all the way down there to Pennsylvania and take you to get that thing. Guys, as a lot of you well know, I am scared to death of needles. I'm dead serious. I'm like a 2-year-old kid. I am scared to death of needles. I'm probably the worst person you've ever seen in your life when it comes to a needle. But I promise you, the day that I can go get mine, I will be there to get mine. And I am scared to death. And it made it even worse because I had to take mom up there for her first one, watching all those people getting that shot. And then I had to take her up there today and watch all them people getting jabbed with that shot. And I sit there just cringing, watching it. That's how scared I am of them. But I promise you, the day that I can go, I will be there with bells on to get the prevention. Eat to live strong said, needles don't bother me. Good God, I can't even stand it. I'm telling you, I like to broke out in a cold sweat watching them up there today because after you get the prevention, she has to sit in the chair for 15 minutes and there's not enough chairs. So I stand up behind of her and I'm sitting there watching it. And I swear to goodness, y'all, I'd like to broke out in a cold sweat just watching them people getting just jab after jab after jab. Ugh, ugh. Tracy Twan's life says, laugh out loud. Burns Duncan Claus said, OMG. Yes, I am deathly afraid of needles. Y'all, I was in the service. I had to walk the shot lines in the service, get all those vaccinations and stuff, but I am scared to death of needles. I really am. Needles don't bother me. We won't talk about the 80 tattoos I have. I am scared to death of needles. I can just about cry just thinking about it. Ugh. Can't stand the thoughts of it. But I'll do what I've got to do. Yeah, almost broke out in a cold sweat. That's right. Watching them people get that needle. Yeah, you got that right. Eat to live strong. I'm standing there holding the chair behind mom where she's sitting for that 15 minutes. And I'm sitting there watching them people and watching them people. I know I was white as a ghost. I know I was white as a ghost standing there. Vermont says, on the other hand, the snapping of a rubber glove behind me scares me to death. Emily the Wanted Ones watching commercials. Yeah, you know what the bad part is, y'all. I'm standing there behind mom holding the chair, knowing how scared I am, and I'm sitting there telling myself, "Don't look, don't look." But I still would catch myself looking out of the corner of my eye, watching just person after person after person getting it. Oh, hey Carolina Hillbilly, how are you and your mom doing? Doing good, Emily, the one and one. I was just telling everybody, mom went and got her second Pfizer today. The second Pfizer prevention today. Burns Junk Closet said, Vermont painting photos. Snap, snap. Yeah. I had to go for that snap, snap a couple of months ago. I didn't like that either. That's the first time I've had that done since 1986 when I got out of the military. Yeah. First time since 1986. I had to go get that done a couple of months ago. I don't like that either. Hey, Grandma Ducky, thank you so much. Grandma Ducky, thank you so much for that awesome donation. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I truly do. You were just watching to make sure those needles weren't heading your way. That's exactly right. Ugh. Ugh. I can close my eyes right now and see it. It's ugh. Ugh. Scary to me. Scares old hillbilly. Thank you, Vermont. I'm just heading out the door, but I saw you're on, so just wanted to say hi and have a great day. Thank you, Grandma Ducky. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate you. Well, now we got a bunch of you ladies in here that wasn't in here yesterday. What'd y'all get for Valentine's Day? Anybody get anything good for Valentine's? All I got for Valentine's was me. Thank you, Grandma Ducky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I appreciate you very, very much. I truly do. Yeah, I didn't get nothing for Valentine's. All I got was myself. Miss Melanie says no. Dang, I hear something making a noise. I don't know what that noise is. Thanks for the laugh with the needles. Thank you, Eat to Live Strong. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I truly do. Thank you, folks, for those awesome donations. I truly do appreciate y'all. I got stupid roses. I would rather had chocolate. I hear you, Burns. I didn't get roses or chocolate. All I got was me. Vermont Paint says, KK, what do you call an owl that does magic tricks? Houdini. There's Vermont and his dad jokes today. Vermont and his dad jokes. He usually gives us at least one a day. What do you call an owl that does magic tricks? Houdini. Hey, Howdy Garden, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Howdy Garden. No, thank you. I needed that laugh. I hear you, Eat to Live Strong. I would video me when I get mine, but I don't want to let y'all see a grown man cry. I don't want y'all to see a grown man cry. Because I'll be crying when I get mine. I'll guarantee it. Oh, Hillbilly have tears in his eyes. How the Garden says, doing well, thanks. KK says, Vermont, the band The Who is good too. Wow. Hooty hoot. people on that. What was that show they used to make them owl sounds on? Andy Griffith show. Remember that? All them hillbillies that come out of the woods. All them darn hillbillies come out of the woods doing that hooty hoot. I don't like them darn owls. I don't like anything that's head turns around like that. Eat Live Strong said, yes, I still watch Andy Griffith. Yeah, remember that? What was him? The Darlings? Wasn't that who it was? The Darlings? That's right. Eat Live Strong said the Darlings. That's right. It was the Darlings. Vermont Paint. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Yep. Woodsy the Owl or something like that. Wasn't that what he was called, Vermont? Yeah, the Darlings. That's who they were. All them hillbillies that come to town from out in the woods. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Darn owl scares me. Think things turn their heads all the way around and stuff. That ain't normal. Reminds me of that girl in The Exorcism when her head spun all the way around. That's what a darn owl reminds me of. Ain't natural to turn your head around like that. That's scary. I have tons of owls in my backyard and they make some loud noises during mating season. I had one here for a while, Eat to Live Strong. Finally, that thing left. Thank goodness. Up home where I'm from, owls aren't a good thing. Yeah, they're not a good thing up home where I'm from. I don't like them darn things. They ain't normal. Them big old eyes and turning their head around and stuff. Just outright scary. Can you imagine waking up and looking and one of them things looking at you in the face? Ooh, that's a scary thought. We have snowy owls up the road. Beautiful, but spook the heck out of me. Yeah, I don't like an owl, Vermont. I don't like an owl. I have a bird that talks, and my sister said it's not normal to. Green wing macaw. I just don't know about a bird in the house. Eat to Live Strong. I had a canary when I was a kid. We kept in the cage, but I don't know. Birds just seem different to me. That's like people keeping a darn snake in the house. I hope to thank to goodness that I would keep a darn snake in the house with me. That ain't happening. Snakes or birds? I don't know. I don't need a bird that can tell me off as good as my wife. That's right. Hedwig from Harry Potter, beautiful, KK said. See, sounds just like me. I hear you. Yeah, I can imagine waking up in the middle of the night hearing somebody talking. I'd be like, holy crap, Batman. I draw the line, no snakes. Yeah, ain't no snake coming in my house. If he gets in my house, he got in by mistake. because he dang sure wasn't invited in. I ain't doing no snakes. I'm not big on spiders, but I'd much rather have a spider than a darn snake. I can't stand a snake. I don't even want to. I have never touched a snake in my life, y'all, alive or dead. And I've killed hundreds of them, but I ain't never touched one. I never plan on it. I feed the mice all the time once. She calls hubby's name and he thinks I'm calling him. That's funny. That's absolutely funny. Eat, live strong. You teach the bird to cuss. The bird could cuss out your husband, and then you could just say, "No, honey, that wasn't me cussing you out. That was the bird." You blame it on the bird. That would be funny. No human snake or animal snakes. Seriously, yeah. No snake for me. No snake for me. Yeah, you get mad at the husband, you just cuss him out, and he said something to you, say, the bird did it. That's right. Blame it on the bird. I will not do mice. I hate them like some people hate snakes and spiders. They don't make it here. Yeah, I don't like mice either, brother, but I can put up with the mice a whole lot easier than I could a snake. I no. I ain't doing snakes. No way, no how. I was flicking through the channels last night and I stopped on that show. Naked and Afraid was on one of the channels, and it caught my eye because they were talking about they were in the woods of Alabama, and that's all they ate for the 21 days. That dude killed one poisonous snake in the water, and then he killed a big, looked like 6 foot long timber rattler, and they skin it and eat it. That ain't happening. Yeah, y'all don't have poison snakes or spiders up there. I don't like spiders, but snakes don't bother me. Out of the garden, I can't stand the darn snake. Ugh. Snake scares me to death. My mama's so bad, she won't even look at one on TV, y'all. Or a magazine or TV. If she's flipping through a magazine, they got a picture of a snake. You hear her scream and she'll throw the magazine across the room. She's that scared of snakes. But where she grew up home in western North Carolina, up in the mountains, they used to have snakes in their houses. They used to have black snakes. All her sisters and brothers used to talk about it. They had black snakes all over inside the rock house they grew up in. Hey, Rowdy Rocker, how you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing today? But yeah, up in the old rock house Mom and them growed up in, it was full of black snakes. They said them things would be laying everywhere. My son got the job. I'm proud of him. We can't talk about what he's doing. I got you, brother. Well, congratulations on him getting his job. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I know one thing, you'll be straightening up now, Vermont. You'll be straightening up now. Let's just put it that way. Black snakes or king snakes. We had up home, we had both of them. We had black snakes and king snakes. Eat to live strong. Rowdy Rocker said, just holding it down up here in the upstate. I hear you, Rowdy Rocker. 6'5", 270. He'll do good. That's right. Did y'all get any ice up there, Rowdy Rocker? Did y'all get any ice up there in the upstate? I think it said y'all might get some Thursday or Friday up there too this week. Thursday night, Friday, something like that. They said y'all might get some ice up there. Lord, we had a terrible thunderstorm down here last night. We had a terrible thunderstorm down here last night. Florida has a lot of snakes. So if you work outside, you see them all the time. It has spiders the size of dinner plates, and I'm not cool with those. Yeah, I know. I used to go down there with the locators down in Florida, out of garden. I was over all of Florida too, and locators be locating underneath trees, and them big banana spiders or whatever they were would drop out of the trees on the locators. Supposed to get some tomorrow night and Thursday. Gotcha. I need to run and walk Ted. Let me know if you need me to help you out in the next few days. All right, Vermont. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I need to get off from here too. Lord, I've been on here running my mouth for an hour and 45 minutes. Guys, I will not be live tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. You sent the storm to Georgia. Got bad here too. Then it froze over. It didn't froze over. It didn't freeze here. But Lord, we got a heck of a thunderstorm last night. It was bad. It was bad. But guys, I appreciate y'all coming by to visit with us. Those of y'all that hadn't been by to see us in a long time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day I go live. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day I go live. Unless I got doctor's appointments or mom's got something. But I normally let everybody know ahead of time that I won't be going live on those days. So guys, come on back every day. We're right here. Hey, Fox's Fishes, thank you. I'm sorry, Fox Fishes, I'm getting ready to shut it down, but thank you for coming by and visiting. Hadn't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Fox's Fishes. But I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. As far as I know, Thursday at 4 o'clock. All right? Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you. Everybody be safe, be good to yourself, and be good to each other. And until next time, thank y'all so much for coming and visiting with me. I'll see you guys. Thank y'all.